I see you from St. Petersburg, Florida, right?
Sir, yes, sir.
Tell me a little bit about how your background influenced you to get into filmmaking and being a basketball player? Because when I first met you, you was a basketball player, you know. Then once
Yeah,
I started learning that you was a basketball player, you also was into filmmaking. And I was like, when I first met you, had your first film out
yeah,
already. You know, the short film that you've been working on, it was already out. And I was like, I didn't know he was a director too, you know.
yeah.
So tell me, how did being from Florida like that shaped your background in being like a basketball player and a filmmaker?
So yeah, so originally when I was younger, I used to play football. Like that was my main sport. I always been into reading as a kid, and then I started transitioning to sports, and football was the chosen one. And then in ninth grade, I had a friend come up to me. His name was Antez Smart, and he came up and he was like, "Hey, like we need somebody to come help us with our rec league team. Like we need a big man." And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure. Like I'll come help out for basketball." Like football season was over, so a good way to stay in shape. And pretty much, like I tell a lot of people, it was like a movie to me. The minute I started, like I grabbed the basketball, like I knew this was a sport I wanted to do. Like that was what I was gonna stick with because football was something I was good at. Like I wasn't no crazy type guy, but like I played wide receiver. I was gonna be a tight end in high school. Like it was all good. Like everything, the building blocks was there for me to like choose football to be like the sport I wanted to stick with. And from the minute I started playing basketball, I knew that was a sport. Like that was like one of my first loves of like for anything, that and filmmaking. And I tell a lot of people I didn't really start playing until like 10th grade. That's when I had actually made the JV team and I actually developed my skill set to be something where I could be like, okay, yeah, I'm a basketball player. This is it. I'm not bad at this. I'm good enough to play at a higher level. And then at that same time, when the 11th grade hit right before COVID, I was taking this film class. And in that class, I remember the teacher's name was Karen Hadidi. And like Miss Hadidi was the GOAT. Like she had came from my middle school, also came to the same high school. And in that class, it was pretty much watching movies. We watch movies, talk about why this person did that, why they do this. And that's when I realized I was like, wait, I've always loved movies. I've always loved stories. Like I could do this as a job. Like this could be like an actual job for me. And originally, I wanted to be a heart surgeon. I have my mom has heart problems, and my older brother passed away due to heart problems. So I was like, yeah, like I want to go into the medical field, heart surgery, try to figure out like how to help people with these problems. And then I remember when I went to that film class and I took that, I was like, this is going to be like a hard thing to tell my family, like, hey, this is not what I want to do anymore. I don't want to do like medical. I want to move into filmmaking. And they were very supportive about it. Like I've always had a supporting system for filmmaking, for basketball. It's just the only part for basketball that they lacked was just the knowledge of basketball. From like I had a mom who did track in high school. My dad was into soccer. He's European, so it was never really his thing to be like, oh yeah, I can teach you how to handle the rock. You know what I'm saying? Or like shoot a ball. So a lot of things was just me having to self teach myself. Like I would spend hours and hours on YouTube. I would either go to like our local park or I'd go to the YMCA eventually, and I'd be there. Me and my friend Tom, who literally like that's like a brother to me. Like that's like my brother from another mother. We would go to the YMCA during the summer from 8 a.m. to about 5 p.m. We just be there all day, whether it's hooping, whether it's lifting, working out on the field, just there because it's like we didn't have a car then either in like ninth grade, so it's like you gotta get dropped off and whenever your mom or dad get off work, they gotta come pick you up. So I'm like, hey, but we wanted it that bad. We wanted to get better. And he played football, and it was just, hey, we gonna go here, stay here as long as possible, and walk over to Checkers and get like $1 hot dog.
The Checkers hot dogs. Oh, D, bro.
It's crazy, but he's gonna do it every time.
Man, hey, man, I thought about when you were saying like how you played football to growing up. And I was like me. I always play football. I played football one time, and I really was just like me, just wanted to follow my friends because like my friends is always getting into like different sports like baseball, football, basketball, and like me myself, I didn't really come from much of a great background as well. I'm the only child, so like me. I always when I see my friends, they're doing things, they want to get into different sports. I want to do and dabble too, because basketball was always like my first love as well. Like, that was my first love. I like even playing on the shoes, playing with the adults, like the grown guys, like the big guys. You know what I'm saying? They like hit you and be like,
Yeah,
they look at you until you get up.
yeah,
Like you don't,
get
you
your ass
like
up.
you all
Yeah,
right. And that's one thing that and like I said, going back to the football story, but I ended up following them, and we was the Cowboys. Like guys back in
mm,
Grenada, which they know like it's the Grenada Cowboys.
yeah,
And
yeah,
growing up, and I ended up playing with them, and we ended up playing against like a rival team And it was the coach, he looked at me. Think, mind you, I never played a down football a day in
Yeah.
my life. I don't even recreation. Like, I played on the street. We played street football, in the backyard,
Two-hand
And man,
touch.
two hand touch, like pick them up, light them up. You know that. So we
Oh yeah,
play
for
stuff
sure.
like that. We get those come out there, throw the ball to us, we line up. So in this game here, I ended up matching up, getting on the line. I've never known how to like line up, like get down or whatever. I'm on the line. Man, they hike that ball. I see the quarterback, bro. I'm around like, yeah, this I'm gonna hit him. Smack.
Mm-hmm.
All I see my helmet go that way. My helmet went that way, and I hit the ground. I said, yeah,
Same for me.
this ain't for me right here. You know what I'm
I ain't
saying?
gonna
Because
quick tell.
I was like, yeah. I'm like, I just seen him. I just seen him. Like, yeah, he right there. Oh yeah, that way. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
I,
Football is one of them sports, boy, where it's like my mom, like, she because like we had never really did sports like that. So like I'm younger, when I get into sports, he gonna get into the sport. So we looking at it from like now you got me and like close to high school age group, like late middle school, and then you got him, like, the young ones. And like when I tell you, I'm over here like shit, he actually don't mind getting hit. He don't mind it. Me, I'm not trying to get hit. Like don't hit me. Because you see somebody lay somebody out, put a pancake on them. Nah, I can't
And
take that.
that was always like my biggest fear, bro. Like me, because I always been like a little bit shunned about like the helmet. It's like me, I be like, how can you guys see? And some
Uh
people they
huh.
be like, hey, like it'll be attached to you, like you'll be able to see like if the helmet won't even on you, you won't think about it.
Yeah,
I'm like, man, me, like I want to see what's coming. Like that's the reason why
exactly.
I love basketball. I want to see what's coming. I want to know, okay, like, I can't be looking one way, then like
And
I'm
then
getting
something
hit.
just
Yeah, like I can't get hit by no car, man. These kids
nah.
big, bro. Like, I wasn't as strong as I was like I am now. Like
Me
these
not.
kids here. I take my leg out, one good lick, I can't breathe. Help me that way, shoulder pad, flip, like
Hey,
somebody come
nah.
adjust me, you know what I'm saying? But man,